Okay, so today's teachers was the title of chapter 2. It discussed who today's teachers are, what they do, the knowledge and skills they need, as well as discussion of teaching as a full profession, professional organizations for teachers, and opportunities for leadership outside of the classroom. So today's teachers are comprised of preschool teachers, elementary school teachers, middle school teachers, high school teachers, as well as specialty area teachers. Um, Preschool teachers play a critical role in child development. Elementary school teachers introduce children to math, language, science, and social studies. Middle school teachers help them learn more about the subjects they studied in elementary school. And high school teachers also build on that knowledge, and they teach multiple classes within a single content area. So teachers act as role models for students, problem solvers, and reflective thinkers. And the knowledge and skills they need are self-knowledge, knowledge of students, knowledge of subject, knowledge of theory and research, and how to integrate technology into teaching. The portion of the chapter that discussed teaching as a full profession had some information about just education and training. And it reminded me of an article I'd read, and it discussed how the state of California recently lifted a ban. The article's titled Undergraduate Education Major Banned for 56 Years Returns. So apparently in California, you were required to pursue a degree in something other than education, and in your 5th year of college, you would transition into educational coursework. I thought that's super interesting because here we don't do that. You pursue a bachelor's in education at whatever level. I'm actually, because I'm hoping to pursue an alternative license, I have my undergraduate in criminal justice, and now I'm pursuing education. So I think that was probably actually a good thing. I feel like coming into education, I know about other things, and I feel like at some point that might be helpful to education, especially I feel like I know the content area that I hope to teach, which would be social studies or history, because of my background in criminal justice. I took government, I took a lot of history classes, I took political science, I took all those things, and now I'm really learning in graduate school how to provide that instruction to students. Chapter 8 it was called Today's Students. It basically discussed diversity, equal educational opportunity, bilingual education, and multicultural education. So the U.S. is very diverse, as we know. It's culturally diverse, ethnically diverse, financially diverse, but the biggest difference comes in the form of socioeconomic differences, especially in the way that it can really affect the child's ability to learn and contribute socially, emotionally, and it definitely can lead to behavior problems. So that's a big thing that we need to fix in terms of the differences between students. Students are also spiritually diverse. They come from all kinds of religions, and so we definitely need to have information and be well informed so that we're not asking students to do anything that would violate their right to religious freedom. Equal educational opportunity. We as teachers have to alter our instructional styles to be more responsive to the learning needs of students. That's how we're going to provide equal education. bilingual education discussed the four approaches, which are immersion, maintenance, pull-out, and transition. Immersion definitely reminded me of my childhood experience. There was always one or two Spanish-speaking kids who were placed in a class, and there was an English-speaking teacher, and they were expected to understand the material, learn it, and it was in hopes that they would learn English. And a key quote I got from the book read, "Students with limited English proficiency are often caught in conflicts between personal language needs. For example, the need to consolidate cognitive skills in the native language and socio-political climate that views standard English as most desirable and prestigious." I definitely felt like that was exactly what was happening. We were treating English as just that was the highest level for them. That was what they needed to achieve in order to be in order to have any kind of achievement in the classroom. And it also made me think about the role of assessment and how Spanish-speaking students are responding to that if they're not understanding what they're being tested on, and if it's not appropriate for their culture, it can mean something totally different, and then we're not getting an accurate picture of the students where they're at academically. So I think that's all of chapter 2 and 8. Thank you.